In this video, I'm going to go over some of the materials related to your research argument essay. I won't go over everything because this video would be too long. The paper's due August 5th, so you have some time to work on it, and I'll help you. Let's take a look at the instructions. It's up to you to read this entire page on your own, and if you have any questions about anything you see, send me an email in Brightspace so I can clarify. I'm going to touch on a couple of things that no matter how I write them, they just never seem to really come across the way I want them to, so I say it out loud. Just like the compare-contrast, I'm going to let you write about whatever you're into. So, I mean it when I say you will select a debatable topic that interests you and write a research-based argument that supports your position on an issue. At the same time, it'll respect the people who disagree with you. I will go along with any argument you want to make, except for one thing: any kind of cruelty to animals or animal suffering. Anything else goes. I don't care what you believe. I want to help you write an argument in defense of your beliefs. I'm not here to help you. I'm not here to make you change your mind. I'm not here to make you agree with me. I don't care where you stand politically or what you believe on any issue at all. If I had a problem with any issue or any belief, I'd put it on my list of topics that are not allowed. The only one that's not allowed is cruelty to animals or animal suffering. Anything else goes. So, you be you in your paper. You argue what you genuinely believe, and I will help you do it. Now, this is a 6-paragraph essay. Each paragraph has a job to do. I don't count words, I count paragraphs. You'll have an intro. Then you'll have body paragraph 1 that deals with your opposition. Then you get 3 more body paragraphs where you get to make your 3 main points in defense of what you believe, and then a conclusion for a total of 6 paragraphs. Now, it's a research paper, and a lot of people have never done college-level research. So let me touch on this really quick, though you will find videos in other modules to help you with the research. But I just want to say it out loud so you hear it. It's a research paper with 4 body paragraphs total. That means you need 4 articles for your research, and you will not go to Google for this research. You must go to our college's online library databases to get your research, and you'll find videos elsewhere in this course to help you with that. Now, the research must come from our databases, and so that means you have to give me the database names in your works cited entries. Don't worry, there are videos to help you do all of this elsewhere in the course. I don't want to waste time going over that right here, right now, because this video will get way too long. Just like the compare-contrast essay, I will walk you through every step of the way in the discussion forums and help you get your paper dialed in. Now, like with the compare-contrast, I've also given you a rubric, so I just want to point that out and remind you, I'm not the one grading your papers. I'm the one helping you write the papers. The rubric is the one that does the grading. And so, you've got an intro paragraph. Look at that thing. It's only worth 5 points. Don't stress about it. The rubric tells you how to do well on that. Thesis statement. Do stress about it. It's 1 sentence worth 20 points. And the rubric goes over the expectations. Body paragraph 1. Respectfully deal with your opposition. And the rubric shows you how you be graded on that. Notice body paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. The expectation here is that you will use a technique called claim evidence warrant reasonably. That's all. Notice I'm not putting it on you that you have to get me to change my mind or agree with you, or that you have to write something that I agree with. You just have to demonstrate that you understand how to write a reasonable argument using claim evidence warrant. Then, conclusions, only worth 5 points, but it's on here. Proofreading, it shows you how many proofreading errors you're allowed to get before your score goes down. The MLA formatting, that stresses everyone out. It's worth a few points, definitely, 20 points. But you'll find elsewhere in the course there are a ton of videos to help you with MLA. And if you look at the rubric, I'm looking for some major things that you have to get right, not little things. Some teachers will stress over every single comma, every single period, every little italics. I'm not one of them. I'm looking at the big things. So, make sure that you have in-text citations on all of your research. Make sure you have all of your works cited entries and all of your database names. Make sure you're double spacing your paper, and make sure that your works cited list is in ABC order. Those are kind of the big things that I'm looking for here. Then, under Other, it's a 6-paragraph essay. It's not 5, it's not 7, it's 6 exactly, because every paragraph has a specific job to do, and if you miss one of those, your essay will be missing an important component. If you add extra paragraphs, then you're throwing additional stuff in there that other students don't get when they make their argument. And neither one of those works. We need to make sure that we've got a complete, robust, balanced and fair argument. So keep it at 6 paragraphs exactly. If it's not 6 exactly, it earns a 0. The instructions and this video are pretty clear. No cruelty to animals. If you do any kind of animal cruelty or animal suffering, you get a 0. I'm not going to read that paper. And make sure and get it in the right Dropbox in a format that I can read it. If I can't read your paper, I can't grade it. So those are the highlights of the materials related to your research argumentation essay. If you have any questions about anything I've gone over, or if you have any questions about anything you've seen in the instructions or the rubric, click on the little envelope, send me an email in Brightspace, and I'll do my best to clarify.